Hey guys, welcome. We have day 2 of round 3 of the Sultans Cup today, and we should be casting 3-man saw versus Logisticas first. Let me just open up the winner brackets, and if time permits, then we should be able to do a game from the loser bracket as well, which is Hitter Base versus Warwolf. So these are the brackets as they stand. We've already got Lankland in round 4, and Stackers X have been relegated to the loser bracket for now. So today's game, as I said, will be 3-man saw versus Logisticas. This is what the loser brackets look like. And yeah, so like I said, if time permits, we might be able to do Hitter Base versus Warwolves. So yeah, and for now, I guess we could just go to the draft. So, okay, so we have Dranzer, who is representing 3-man saw, and on the other side we have BR, who is representing Logisticas. So, it should be an interesting set. Let me just fast forward this. Right, so Dranzer, I believe, gets the first ban. So, 3-man saw has banned Britons. After that, Logisticas have banned Chinese and Franks. A couple of very interesting bans over there. And finally, 3-man saw has then decided to just ban mines. And after that, it's Logisticas who get the first pick. So they've picked Ethiopians. After that, it was Vikings, Vietnamese, and Japanese for 3-man saw. I find the Vietnamese, or rather, sorry, the Japanese pick to be slightly interesting because I mean there are some pretty good cavalry civs available, so it's interesting that they went for 3 archer civs first. And meanwhile, the Logisticas have picked Saracens, Byzantines, and Portuguese. So Saracens can sort of work as a cavalry civ, but of course they are still mainly an archer civ. They get access to camels, so there is that. But yeah, I mean, and apart from that, they've got Byzantines who have access to cheaper trash and camels. So a couple of pretty interesting cavalry civs, but I mean, we can sort of see that after that, 3-man saw has then decided to go for Italians, Lithuanians, and Mongols. So Lithuanians is, I mean, finally a good cavalry civ shows up. On the other side, we have Portuguese, Khmer, and Koreans. So I mean, 2 good archer civs. Khmer can sort of do pretty much everything. So I mean, it's pretty interesting civ. And finally, for 3-man saw, we have Huns, Persians, and Celts. And for Logisticas, we have Magyars, Aztecs, and Bulgarians. So I was actually expecting slightly different picks. Let me just check what maps they've picked. So we've got Logisticas who've picked Team Islands and Four Lakes. So a couple of, I mean, Team Islands is purely a water map and Four Lakes is a hybrid map. So that sort of explains the Italians pick that they've gone for. And meanwhile, 3-man saw has gone for Hideout and Serengeti. So I mean, pretty opposite maps, if you can call it that. Hideout is mainly a closed off map, whereas Serengeti, it's something which you can't even try and wall off. So yeah, should be interesting. Anyway, I guess we can just start with the casting. And let me just turn on the overlay. Yes, the chat as well. Right. So I believe the overlay should be working fine. If it isn't, anybody in the chat can just let me know. Anyways, yeah, so I just go live at this point. And we have Transer who's playing as the Hunt, so I assume he's the pocket over here. And we've got Fur who's playing as a flank and with Mongols. And finally, the other flank is Latkor Gamer who's playing as a Vietnamese. So Huns, Vietnamese, and Mongols is pretty interesting, especially the fact that Fur has gone for a scout's sort of a civ as flank. So it should be interesting to see what he decides to do. And of course, we have a Vietnamese player here, that core gamer. So he has just pointed out his own flank for now. We've got BR playing as the Saracens. Hey Feismeister, we've got 3-man saw versus Logisticas for a start, and if time permits, we'll do one set from the loser bracket as well. So that would be Hitter Base versus Warwolf. Anyway, let me just go through the civs. So we've got BR who's playing as the Saracens. We've got Agent P playing as the Magyars in the pocket position. And finally, we have Nagraj who's playing as the Ethiopians. So Ethiopians and Saracens, I would actually pick them over. I mean, Mongols and Vietnamese as flanks is. I actually prefer Logistica's picks over here, at least for Arabia. But I mean, let's see how the games go. Let me just switch this to the idle TC time. And for Logisticas, it has been uh, pretty much working TC throughout their start. Just a second of idle time. And on the other side, we've got Transfer with 9 seconds of idle time on this TC and Zatcore Gamer with 10 seconds. For, as expected, no idle time yet, at least. I believe he's crossed into the 1900 Euros now, so
Hello,
that
Cyanide.
should be expected. Hey, no chance. What's up, man? Welcome.
Yes, yes, I'm good. Hello.
So,
It's
will you be co-casting?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so what I've done is I've paused the game at 3 minutes and 27 seconds. Let me know once you catch up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll just change the overlay. Let me just check a couple of things. Yeah, so Logisticas have gone for Team Islands and Four Lakes as their home maps, Indian. Or no chance, what I'd rather do is I'll just start with the casting, and
Yeah,
once you
yeah,
have
yeah.
the
I
games
can
loaded
join.
up,
Yes,
you can
yes,
just
yes. I'll join you. Yeah,
catch
yeah. I'll
up with me.
password.
Yes, yes.
Yep, yep.
For four, we have, or rather for three man, so we have Hideout and Serengeti as their home maps. So, yeah. Wait, what? Ah, okay, so four has already named Nagraj over here. We've got a couple of sheep being stolen by four already. And at 4 minutes, so let me just check his own scouting. Because, I mean, he's playing as the Mongols, so you usually expect some sort of deer pushing. But I guess the extra sheep will sort of, just cover for that. And he's already found his opponent. Of course, I mean, they've got a Vietnamese uh, flank, so they already know their enemy positions, which actually came in quite useful here. And Nagraj with a slightly bad bowler, and I don't think, or maybe there's space. Okay, yeah, so there is space to get enough villagers on that board. Should be interesting to see what that core gamer decides to do because I mean in round one he was the weakest player in their team by far. I should add, and whatever time they've had coaching that core gamer for Transer, should be interesting to see what his progression ends up being.
I am in game. What time are you on?
Okay, so I am at 6 minutes now. I've paused it at 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
So let me know once you reach 6 minutes. I'll unpause at that point.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, meanwhile, Transer also with a pretty shoddy board though.
Yeah. Okay. I am on 6 minute mark. Shall
Okay.
we start?
Yeah. So we'll go live in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah.
Guys, if you have any audio issues, just let me know. Because I did check the settings and everything, but okay, yeah. So at least guys in the chat can hear you, so no issues over there. And Nagraj, unfortunately, now having to push Deer because, of course, he was lamed.
Oh, I see. Fur lamed him, is it?
Yes, yes, 4 lamed him. So 4 has a couple of extra sheep under his TC. 4 also pushing some deer at this point. I mean, he's playing as a Mongol, so you usually, expect that.
Yes.
And
Did Fur lame a boar or sheep?
no, 2 sheep.
Ah, okay, okay.
So yeah.
This is a weird mill by Nagaraj, but I guess because of his house placement,
Yeah, exactly.
he had to make
Yeah,
that
because
mill. Yeah,
sometimes these villagers, they want to go on the other side of the berries or the gold or whatever, so they end up
yes.
walking a lot, which is why that small gap makes sense.
Yeah, the BR is already walling and in a very weird fashion.
Yeah.
And
So,
Latkor has already gotten his scout. Like BR now doesn't have scouting information.
okay, so BR already lost the scout.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay. Interesting. Ah,
He
yes,
has
it is.
5 on wood and 5 on berries. Okay, interesting.
مستعدة.
He is Saracens, right? So
Yes, he is
BR,
Saracens. So I assume he's
he's
going
against
for
BR.
straight archers over here.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, exactly,
yeah.
because he's already clicked up to feudal age, so oh man. Dranzer actually denying his barracks as well.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, so
interesting.
okay, so just gets it in time. Fair enough. And we've got
نعم.
For
some militia coming from 4.
yep, yeah.
So that's a man at arms, of
For
course.
doing man at arms,
Yes.
yes. I guess this might be man at arms into archers, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So this is actually the third time in the tournament we are seeing man at arms from the Mongols player.
Yeah. I think Fur does this a lot, right? Like he takes Mongols on flank and does
Hmm.
man at arms,
Hmm.
and it's like 20 pop man at arms, like 20
Yeah.
wills,
And oh
like
man,
90.
Nagraj will have a lot of issues over here because he's got just one lumber camp at this point. There are some villagers on his backward line, but he hasn't built a lumber camp over there. He already loses one villager. He'll lose one more.
Yep,
Oh
yeah.
man. And yeah, so Nagraj has lost a couple of villagers. Apart from that,
Yeah,
right.
this is interesting, right? So I'm watching on the other flank as well. Like BR, he has been up for like almost a minute, but he doesn't even have a archery range up yet.
Let me
Whereas
just.
Latkor Gaming is building 2 archery ranges. So I don't know. I think there might be a misplay
No,
here
no.
somewhere.
BR actually might not have had the wood to drop the
Yeah,
archery ranges.
exactly. Yeah, which is surprising, right? Like,
Yeah, extremely surprising.
yeah,
And we've already got Agent
and
P out with his scouts.
yeah, and now for coming into agent's base. Yeah, it's interesting. So I would expect Logistica to wall up, right? Like I think it's very well known that Fur does this.
Yes,
Like he
yes,
does
yes.
man at arms and he does early man at arms because he has that Mongol bonus.
Yeah.
So oh my god, that wood line by Agent.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, yes.
yep. Yeah, that's yeah. And okay, he
Oh,
has 2 wood lines though. So,
I mean,
yeah,
he has a second wood line. Wait, where is
yeah.
this? Okay. But I mean, that wood
At the
line is
top.
also extremely exposed.
Yeah,
If any archers or scouts make it through that wood line, he's definitely losing at least one villager over there.
yeah. Agent has I think lost 3 wills now. And Nagaraj, oh my god, they have lost wills, but they also have idle time. Like you
But
see, they're already 5 and 6 wills behind.
yeah, so Nagaraj's man-at-arms are coming in at almost 13 and a half minutes, and unfortunately, they'll just go down to these 4 archers from 4.
Yeah. I
Uh,
think you should probably not do Maratams this late.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And especially, the fact that he was lamed as well, so he already had, some lack of
Food
food.
issue. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So all you end up doing is, causing idle time on your TC because you can't make villagers after you just got the man-at-arms upgrade. But I mean,
Yeah.
the interesting thing here is, man, BR has gone for some fancy walls.
Yeah, they're really bad walls, right? I mean, he could have walled at least the wood line, like one of his lumber camps. He could have walled from there to the end of the map.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this wood line
Yeah.
from this thing, the wood line to possibly the edge of the map, but I mean, the other side is extremely exposed, so it's pretty bad, yeah. Latkor Gamer,
Yeah.
meanwhile, has not walled the sides. He's okay, so he is walling it now, but
Yeah,
those
he's
walls, yeah, they won't come in because the thing is, wait, we've already got Agent P who gets in to Fur's base.
yeah.
Fur will lose at least one villager, possibly more.
I
Let's
mean,
see.
yeah, he has a spearman out though. So
Yeah, but these are
like,
Magyar scouts, right? With the extra attack, so they
yeah,
can do a
yeah,
lot of damage. And yeah, unfortunately now this means Fur's eco is, I mean his farm eco at least is completely idle.
yes.
And yeah, so for trying to quick call his
Oh my
boat
God,
because
yeah. But bad micro by
yes,
Agent P. He
yes,
has
yes.
lost. Yeah.
I mean, he lost most of his scouts. He's got just 3 at this point. I believe he had 6 or 7 at one point.
Yeah, yeah. I think he made like I think his production has been better than Ranzer,
Yeah.
but he
And
has lost a lot of like scouts to spearmen. Like he took
Legend.
some damages there, and yeah.
yeah, and for meanwhile is going for the
Or
counter attack.
meanwhile,
Yeah,
yes,
on Nagraj.
yeah.
So for also has
Shasas.
stretching now. So
It
Nagraj,
is it is uncomfortably silent on the other side though. I would
uh,
expect BR to like
okay,
press left forward.
we've also got Ranzer Scout inside Agent P's base.
Yeah, yes.
So
And agent has still not walled. I see. Yeah.
yeah, so
He
I think
picks
at
off
this
one
point
will.
nobody is walled really, except for BR, I would think. Let me just check
Yeah.
BR. Yeah, so BR is walled, and apart from that, yeah, everybody is pretty much completely open. Agent P having to send his scouts back to his base,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
okay, yeah. So for actually coming,
Legend.
sorry, I mean Nagraj sending his archers back towards for. I think this is the wrong move. He should just send these archers forward rather than engaging with the couple of archers
The
that were remaining.
two archers
Yeah,
left. Yeah, it
because
makes sense.
Shasas.
I mean, all while all this is going on, four is already building some new archers.
Yeah, let's see if Latkor Gamer and BR, right? So, Latkor Gamer is Vietnamese, so he gets that extra HP. He doesn't have the first defense upgrade,
Oh
which
man,
which BR has.
Emo.
BR and Ratcore Gamer,
Shasas.
both of them have this massive ball of archers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So Ratcore Gamer
So,
with this,
and it is interesting, right? So Latkor Gamer definitely has some idle time on his ranges because BR's ranges went up awfully late,
quite
right?
late, yes.
Yeah, so even with that, he's still able to match Latkor Gamer's numbers, which is interesting.
And BR is actually pulling all of his archers back, which I mean I don't know why. He had the numbers to take on Ratcore Gamer. Plus these are Saracen
Yeah,
archers, so if he manages to, even send like 6 archers alive inside Ratcore Gamer's base,
yeah,
it could be pretty
they can
massive.
cause. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I mean this is
Yeah, I mean, I
usually
think at this point it's anyways over, right? Like,
no no
because see, Nagaraj is on 24 wills, Agent is on 34 wills. Like, they're anyways behind, like
yeah
way behind on wills. They
yeah
won't
yeah.
be able to reach Castle
I
also, I
mean,
think.
thing is, if Nagraj can hold on his side, BR can push because BR has already clicked up.
Yeah, BR has,
BR
yes.
has
But,
clicked up. On the other side, okay, so we've got
oh,
Ratcore
has
Gamer
Latkor,
and
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, no,
So, and
even BR has clicked up, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. But my point is that BR might not be able to kill Latkor fast enough because Latkor has also clicked up. And he is
Yes.
camping that dreadful hill, right? Which is in between them,
Yes,
which is
yes.
something that I think BR should have taken control of by now. Like, because he had more army, and I think a little more army, but he could have added a few scouts and
We've
taken that
we've
control.
got this massive army just passing alongside each
Oh,
other.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So Nagraj deciding to not even go back. Now this, yeah, exactly. He'll have to pull his archers back because Nagraj
Yeah, these
otherwise is
archers
just
from
about to
Fur,
fly.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think,
Ah,
yeah, they've already called
yeah,
GG,
they've just
yeah.
got the GG.
Yeah,
Exactly.
this is, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely say that there was some, like, I mean, Fur definitely, since he's a way better player than Nagraj,
Hmm.
so this was expected. But I
Yeah.
think the other two players, like Agent P and BR, I think are far better
Yes,
than,
yes.
yeah, yep, yes.
So yeah, anyways, GG for the first game. Let's just take a look at the stats. So far, yeah, coming in with the best KD, but surprisingly, I mean, see, this is what BR does, right? I've talked about this earlier. He does the transitions fast enough. Problem is, Nagraj could not hold up on his side of the flank.
Yeah.
So
Yep. I think for BR had to be way more aggressive than he
yeah,
was,
yeah,
considering that he is Saracens as well. Like, and I mean, he never took any fights together with his pocket also, right?
yes,
Like, Agent was constantly like, since those Manatams went into his base, like first Manatams, Agent
right.
has been behind since
Hmm.
then. And then when Agent went with
Yeah,
his scouts first base, which is actually the right thing to do, he like there was a miss micro and he lost a lot of HP on
yeah.
spear as well as CC fire.
Yeah,
So
and I mean, there's this other thing where Agent could never do that much damage to any of the opponent players,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because I mean, whichever way you look at it, none of them were walled except for BR. So like everybody was completely open if you look at it that way. And
Yeah.
it's just that, guys like For or Dranzer can actually play with an open map, whereas I mean, from what I can see here, Nagaraj could not play if his map was open. Like if he had walled up, he might have had a chance. But I
I
mean,
mean, to Nagaraj's defense, I would definitely say that his map is filthy open.
yeah, yeah,
Like from
exactly,
the,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
from, yeah, I mean, yeah, I would definitely say that there is some luck factor also here
Hmm.
where
But
he could
the thing
definitely.
is, they never even tried to wall up, right? Nagaraj especially, he was
I
going
mean,
for those quick
I,
walls.
I, I would I would think that, yeah, I agree with you. I mean, if he was like, I mean, I don't know, he would have started walling on fifth minute. Because see, it's like 20 villagers man at arms, right? Like
Hmm.
those come very early.
Right, right.
So even if we decided to wall all of it, it would be possible that still man at arms get inside. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Just let me fix the scoreboard. This I have to manage two scoreboards, so this seems to happen regularly for me.
I see.
397. So yeah, three men saw coming in with the early victory. Game two, I believe, should be on Team Islands.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm loading the replay now.
Yeah, so it is on Team Islands, and let me know once you're ready to go live.
1 second.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm in game on the first second mark.
Yeah, same. So let's go live in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so we have Dranzo, who's playing as the Italians flank. We've got Four playing as the Vikings, and the other flank is Latcore Gamer, who is playing as the Japanese. So, I mean, they've got a couple of very nice civs. Italians and Vikings on Team Islands, man, could be could be an interesting game. And on the other side, we've got Agent P, who's playing as the Bulgarians, Nagraj playing as the Portuguese pocket as well, and finally we have BR, who's playing as the Byzantines. Right. So
Hmm.
Indian, I have no idea about the results, man. So if they lost this game, it would be pretty surprising considering that they've got Italians and Vikings on their side and Japanese as well. So what
Mm,
do you think? No chance. I personally believe they've got the Civ advantage over here.
I mean, yeah. The thing is that yes, there is a Civ advantage on water,
Hmm.
but you should never forget that in Team Island there is landing, right?
Right.
And Agent has taken Bulgarians, which
Hmm.
means so, you see, Bulgarians is obviously shit on water, right? I don't think they have anything on water, like anything great. So
Yeah.
that means you can expect landing, and if you do landing on Team Island, then yeah, then all civs. I mean, then it's basically a land
Right.
fight.
Right. Right.
The best thing here to do so I have played a lot of Team Island like, recently, a lot. So
Okay.
I know that like if you make sure, so Vikings usually goes FC, right?
Right.
Because he doesn't have fire ships and he
Yeah.
wants to get those
Yes.
longboats out.
Yes.
So if someone like does a fast feudal into landing on Vikings, he cannot protect himself,
Hmm.
and
Makes sense.
that's a really good strat to do. But yeah,
Right. Right.
let's see what they do. I think maybe we can fast forward a bit because usually on Team Island there is no laming, early laming, no drush. So
Yeah. So we can do it on the middle fast playback, not the fastest one.
yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Maybe till like 6 minute mark or
Yeah. Yeah.
something.
Sure. So I have already started. I
Yeah,
will
yeah.
pause once I'm at 6 minutes.
See, that's why, right? So agent has not even made a dock yet, which is interesting. Oh, he is making one now.
Yeah, yeah, he's just about to finish making it, yeah.
Nagaraj has gone for back docks, and oh, BR has gone for front docks.
So Zatkor Gamer
And
has also gone for a forward dock. Same thing with
yes,
BR, like you said.
yeah.
And
Where is the dock by Dranzer?
Dranzer's
Oh,
dock
there
is
is
also
one.
forward.
Is also forward. Okay.
Yeah.
And Vikings guy. Wait, what? Oh, Viking has also a dock forward. Ah, that's interesting. And without loom. Oh, this, my friend, is lucky.
Yeah.
So what happens in this map is that there are these things called Komodo dragons, right?
Yeah.
And they can kill the unknown will.
Yes.
So it's
Yes.
very fortunate for Fur that he was able to bring his will forward.
By the way, we've actually sort of gone way beyond the 6 minutes
Ah,
thing that we had
yeah, yeah.
discussed. So anyway, what we'll do is,
What
uh,
time are you on?
I am at 8:35, 8:40.
1 second, let me come there. I am on 8 minute mark right now. So
Yeah, so I've paused at 9 minutes.
okay,
9 minutes and 4 seconds.
that sounds good. I mean, anyways, nothing much has happened
Yeah,
till
yeah,
now, right?
exactly. Nothing has happened yet.
All the adventure will begin now. Nine
Yeah.
minutes and
9 minutes and 4 seconds.
okay, I'm here.
Okay, so let's go live in 3, 2,
Three,
1,
two, one,
go.
go. Yeah. Nutcore Gamer has 4 fishing ships. BR has 4 fishing ships.
Uh,
Fur has
so
4 fishing ships.
yeah, so here's the thing. A lot of idle TC time for Agent P and Nagraj. And meanwhile, on the other side, Dranzo also with 30 seconds of idle time, and Zatcore Gamer also with 30 seconds of idle time. So
Hmm.
yeah, whoever gets to feudal first, who would it be? Let me just, yeah. So it's Fur and Dranzer, I assume, yeah. So Dranzer is getting to feudal the fastest, and after that it will be Fur.
Yeah. It's interesting, right? So Fur has also taken a feudal approach, and
Yeah,
he might just
exactly. He's
go for
making galleys,
galleys,
by the
right?
way. Yeah, he's making
Yeah,
galleys.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I sort of suspected that when I saw the forward dock, because Vikings, if they are going
Yeah,
for an FC, they usually go for a back dock, right?
go for back dock. Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
so which is what Nagraj is doing, right? Oh wait, Nagraj is also not going for any sort of FC. Or maybe he
Yeah,
is. Wait. Let me just check the resources.
I'm looking for a transport ship. Does someone make a transport ship? I guess not.
Uh, so I don't know if Nagraj was planning for an FC because that FC is not going to work in it. I mean, there's no way. He's not even collecting gold at this point.
Yeah, he might just sell stone. I guess I don't know. Like it's a
Possibly.
possible.
Yeah, makes
Yeah, but
sense.
he doesn't even have food, right? He has like 500
Yeah.
food. Yeah. So BR is on 3 docks. Lutkor Gamer is also on 3 docks. Oh, I see.
Oh, by the
Uh,
way, we've got, yeah, that core gamer already has 5 ships out. What
yeah.
about, yeah.
What exactly is Agent doing? I'm not sure because he is not making fire ships. And is Nagraj making fire ships? Nagraj is also not
No,
making
no,
fire
Nagraj
ships.
is not doing any sort of military.
Any,
He has
yeah,
clicked up
he just
now.
clicked up. He has clicked up. Yeah,
Yeah.
which is good. Yeah, so this means that okay. So this means that BR will have to hold on the water on his own.
Yeah,
Tough to do,
exactly.
but yeah, let's see. I mean, these are Byzantine fire galleys, so
Yes.
let's see.
So meanwhile, we also have Dranza going forward with his fire galleys.
Yeah, he might take all the fishing
Yeah.
from
So
Agent. This
yeah,
is
Agent VP will actually. Oh, okay. Dranza actually decides to just go ahead. Wait, what? Saying Agent has already landed.
oh nice. Agent
Oh,
has already
okay,
landed
okay,
forward.
yes, yes, yes.
Yes. With
Is
2 wins.
agent collecting stone? So, okay, agent is not collecting stone.
Not collecting stone. Yeah, he might want to do, I guess,
Ah, he's going
scout.
for mana towns.
Uh, wait. Yeah, he is going for mana towns.
Yes,
Then that too into
so
first base.
yeah, sorry man, we were concentrating on the fire galleys. We did not expect this early of a landing actually.
Wait. Who made the since someone is watching? Yeah, agent. Oh, so agent who made the transport, man? I was looking at the transport queue,
Man,
but yeah.
so I mean here's the thing. We've got who is it for, right? So Fur has not even clicked up to Castle Age yet. Meanwhile, we've
Yeah,
got Nagraj who has reached the Castle Age, and let me just check Fur's resources here. So yeah, Fur nowhere close to clicking up.
he has 80 food, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So
I mean the best part is that agent is in their base, and if agent's food eco, how is it? Oh, but he already has like 5, 6 scouts queued, right?
yes,
So yeah,
yes,
again,
yes.
poor micro by agent. He is losing one more scout to
Yeah.
spear.
And
So
for
that is
actually having to make spears right now, he's even making archery ranges. Oh man.
yeah, yep,
And
yep.
yeah, so meanwhile, I mean, Four's galleys are sort of, just trying to stop any more landings that might come in, but Agent P still has these villagers alive, right? So they can still do
Yeah,
quite a lot of damage. I mean, by building production buildings or whatever, of course.
yes, yes.
And Dranzo, yeah, exactly. His fire galleys are just passing, but now we'll have Nagraj losing his fire ships. And Agent P deciding to chop lumber on Four's side. And Four actually
BR,
manages to get his scout. But yeah, but I guess that, yeah, that scout is dead now.
yeah, there were heavy damages taken by Lutkor gamer. He has also lost a few
Yeah.
wills too. Yeah, agent has a lot of scouts, and they have the attack
Yeah,
upgrade.
but then unfortunately he's losing these scouts to TC fire or spears or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Just a little bit more control over them. And I mean, he can
yeah.
actually finish off that core gamer if he wants to at this point. Like that
Yeah,
core.
finally, Far has decided to clear the wills which are from
Yeah.
agent, and yeah, he's got those wills. So yeah, that's
Mm,
a good thing.
so yeah, meanwhile, Dranzo is taking Agent P's dock as well.
Yeah.
What's happening here?
So is Nagaraj on multiple TCs? No. Oh, Nagaraj is going for caravels. Okay, that is interesting.
Yeah, and so he's got 3 forward docks. What about 4 here? Okay, so 4 also has 3 docks.
Yeah.
And
See, now if you pause at this moment, see, Fur has galleys, right?
yeah,
But he's so busy, I think, in his own base that his galleys are not doing anything. Meanwhile, BR and Nagaraj are playing together and killing fishing by Fur, right? So like
yeah, yeah,
Dranzer
yeah.
has his fire galleys there, like yeah, but it's yeah. Oh my god, those are a lot of caravels from yeah.
Oh, and by the way, Agent P has managed to, get to the back of 4's base. So 4, yeah, finally clicking up at 20 minutes almost.
Yeah.
And
I would definitely now it looks like BR. I mean the Logisticas, they are going to get the water, right?
yeah, yeah,
They already
definitely.
have
Yeah,
caravels
they've got
coming out.
caravels. Nagraj has got a massive ball of these caravels, so they should easily
Yeah,
be able to take these galleys, right?
yeah, and Agent is in Branza's woodline now. Yeah, this landing always fucks a lot of things up, so it's
Yeah,
kind of crucial. Yeah,
and
okay.
wait,
Oh,
agent also
Latko
has
Gamer has made some. Sorry, go on.
agent has also got one attack upgrade on his scouts. These are plus
Yeah,
3
yeah, because
scouts.
he's Bulgarian, right? So he has those cheaper,
Yeah,
all
the cheaper
blacksmith
blacksmith
upgrades are
decks, right,
cheaper.
right.
Yeah, yeah. I think this was a very well thought plan by
Yeah, yeah. I
agent.
mean, I think they had planned this,
Yeah, yeah,
and they seem to be executing it pretty well, actually. Yeah, so Morty is
yeah.
saying caravels are bad. He should have gone for fire ships.
I mean, he
Which,
could have just got. So, caravels are good once they are clubbed up, like in big
yeah,
numbers.
yeah,
They are
yeah.
like scorpions. But yeah, I think in small numbers, galleys would, I think, be better. Right?
Yeah, and okay, so Dranzo gets to Castle Age, but what eco do these guys have? So we've got BR who is at 53 wills. Both of his flanks at 37 wills each. Meanwhile, 4 is at 43, and the flanks are at 38 and 33 respectively. So I mean, at this point, it looks like Logisticas have the better eco. I mean, of course they do. They have uh, almost, yeah. So that's 14, 15 more villagers, fishing ships, etc. And military-wise, it's pretty close actually. So yeah, should be interesting.
And they have the water as well, right? They
Yeah.
cleared Ranzer's
Yes.
army too. So, yeah. And still, Agent has his scouts running, which is so annoying, I guess.
Yeah.
So, Fur has gone for War Galley. He has not gone for longboats. That's interesting. I guess longboats don't do very well against caravels.
Yeah. 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 Exactly.
because they're small, right? They get stacked up and
No,
then
no, not only that, caravels get 8 pierce armor. So,
yeah, I mean, but the PS damage. I mean, even War Galley is going to do PS damage, right?
yeah, sorry, yeah. Caravels are meant to be countered by fires, right?
Yeah. That I think Indian Condor did point that out. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fur is now lowest in the will count, right? He has 34 wills. And he has military like 22, but I'm guessing a lot of it is just spear and some archers. Yeah, exactly. It's the military which
Yeah.
doesn't really count much. Yeah. Whereas Agent is still terrorizing opponents' bases with his 5-6
Yeah, but
scouts.
Four has actually, sort of pushed these caravels away from the front of their base. And he's making some
Yeah,
longboats now.
right, yeah.
Yes,
And
yes.
fire ships are coming out now for transfer. Oh, this is interesting. So BR is still not. Oh, BR is up now. Okay.
The BR is up. It's only Agent P who isn't up yet.
Oh, BR doesn't have fire ships. I see. Oh, now he does. That's good.
Uh,
Like Byzantine fire ships are awesome, right? Like
yes.
they attack 25% more. So yeah.
The interesting thing here is, let me just check. I mean, once these fights get over, I can check, who has a university, because I don't think anybody has researched that science yet. Man, these scouts have done
Ballistic
so much
right?
damage for,
Yeah. Yes,
I think pretty
and
much
those
everybody.
are
Yeah.
yeah. Those are fully upgraded scouts, right? So yeah.
Yeah.
Even sometimes even micro like spears and kill them as well. So yeah. Agent has done a wonderful job. I would definitely say that.
On land, yes. On four, I think these guys, I mean, Three Man Saw has managed to sort of win back at least two sides, the front and one side of the water. On the other side, BR is basically just chilling.
But that's the thing, right? BR has those Byzantine fire ships.
Yeah.
Once they come in, they
Yeah.
will, I'm pretty sure, kill.
So, yeah, let me just check.
Nagaraj has lost it. Yeah, I think they should have communicated better, right? Like BR basically has just idle army for a while now.
Yeah.
And he's making a siege workshop in his base. That is
Wait,
interesting.
what?
Oh, BR has clicked up. Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I guess he doesn't want to lose his ships before they become fast fire ships.
Yeah, so I think pretty much at this point, four is, taking the entire forward.
Water back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fur is taking the forward back, and there are fire ships from Dranzer, right? So yeah. Yeah, I think this Imperial is going to shock them a bit because once I mean if he gets those unique techs which Byzantines have, I think a +1 range and I mean they are anyways fast
But
firing. So,
I mean, here's the thing. Uh, BR Scout is inadvertently, pulling some aggro away from those longboats. But I mean, yeah. So finally, he just pulls that scout away. The thing is, if you check the military numbers, man, Logisticas with just 36 military compared to Three Man Saw with 93.
I mean Fur himself has 39, right?
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
is I think Nagaraj was sacrificed somehow. I think because now BR will have to face these three armies.
Yes. So
on his own.
it has to be BR and Agent P, or maybe Agent P just goes back to his landings or whatever. So it will have to be BR who tries to get back water for his team. Or
I don't understand the three fire ships which are so BR Dranzer has three fire ships which are behind this guy's base, BR's base. Can you see those?
Wait.
Yeah, they are now engaging.
Okay, I can't find them unfortunately. I spotted them now.
Wait, what time are you on right now?
I am at 30 minutes and 52 seconds. What about you?
Oh, I think 20 seconds ahead. I'll pause at 30:10, 31:10.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm at 31:10 as well now. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So I mean at this point, okay. Agent P has some knights somewhere. I'm trying to search for them.
They're in first base.
First base, yes.
Agent is Agent will be able to clear a lot of Fur's economy, but because Fur has those pikemen, it's not going to be very easy as well, right?
I mean, 4 has
Let's see.
quite a few pikes, but then these pikes are completely unupgraded. So
Yeah,
against knights, I mean, they still get the bonus damage, of course, but
right, right.
these knights, I believe, yeah, they are fully upgraded knights. So can do a
Now it
lot of
looks like
damage.
it looks like BR will have to carry if they have to win this game.
Yeah,
He
but
does have fast fires, and fast fires are super awesome against any Castle Age army, as you can see.
yeah.
Yeah, let's see if BR is able to take this
But
fight
I
and
mean, the
win it.
thing is, BR lost quite a lot of his military, right? So you see, what he can do against 4 because 4 has got 17 longboats. And we've got Ranzer as
Uh,
well. Sorry, Ratcore Gamer as well. So
yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I still think that fast fires will do really well. Like, obviously, they will not win, but they'll trade really well here.
hmm. Yeah. And wait, where is BR's production? So BR's got 5 docks, all of them at the back. Of course, nothing at the front because that was all completely
No,
cleaned
no,
up.
no. BR has docks at the front because he has made a castle, right? Yeah, see, BR actually won that fight alone because Dranzer did not have his army there.
Hmm.
I don't know where Dranzer's army was,
Uh,
and it was 2v1, and fast fire ships
Dranzer's
are
army
really
is
good.
chilling in the back of Agent P's base.
Ah, that's why. That's yeah. That should have been their army. Should have. Well, I guess they thought that they can take out BR
Yeah,
like 2v1,
single. Yeah.
but BR Byzantine fast fire. So yeah.
So now we've got BR with a pretty massive military. We've got Nagraj also with his caravels.
Yep.
And Agent P has clicked up as well. So has 4. And okay, so I think 4 will end up losing
But
4.
he doesn't have ballistics yet, so that's
Yeah, and I think 4 will end up losing all of his military here.
yeah. Yep.
I mean,
BR
in
is
front of this,
playing really well.
yeah, so he's basically having to, just pull back.
Yeah, he's I think planning to just micro those longboats.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah,
you,
which
you
is
can't
fun to
micro
do.
against this much. So,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long can he, because it takes up a lot of your APM, right?
and meanwhile, we've got Agent P again inside doing damage. Now he's at
Yeah,
Trantor's base.
yeah. And this is surprising, right? They have still not cleared the 2 stables which Agent P made in Feudal Age.
4 has a
Like,
demo ship out. Yeah,
yeah,
so,
he's trying to catch those.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I
And
think this is a bit sloppy. I would say that they should have definitely cleared those stables
And
because Agent
yeah,
can.
so Dranza finally realizes he's got some military in the back, right, of Agent P's base. So he finally
Yeah.
pulls that forward.
And Agent is again making a transport ship, by the way, in case
Oh, okay.
it wasn't. Yeah.
Ah, yeah, we've
There
got
is
the
a.
transport
Uh,
ship out.
yeah, yeah.
Villagers,
And
I would assume, yeah,
will,
villagers at this point. They've got the military,
yeah,
right, to support it.
yes, yes, yes. I don't want to miss one more landing by Agent.
Yeah.
He's my good friend. He's going to scold me after this. Come on, no chance. I
So
played so well.
Agent P was
You're not.
actually telling me that, he played pretty well in the second game. So,
Yeah, I mean, obviously, right? I mean, there is this score and everything, but the amount of damage he is doing in their bases
yeah.
is incredible.
And
Приказания.
Oh, he's going for chainmail armor. Ah, he's going to go for those free upgrades,
so
like those upgraded
yeah,
longswordsmen. Like,
and not only that, Agent P has got 1500 stone. So he
ah,
can
so he can
basically just
propose-
cover the, yeah, exactly, just cover the entire island with Krepost.
Yes, yes. Yeah, this is not looking good for 3 man saw.
Yeah.
Now that Agent is in their bases with, he has what, 5 barracks in the making, and I'm sure a few creposts coming up as well. Yeah, Dranzer is planning to take an engagement against BR with his fast fire ships.
Yeah, I mean that won't go well, of course.
Yeah. There are caravels at the back as well, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so BR is just now bringing in his reinforcements because he has quite a lot of his fast fire ships, but they're not, in front.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Caravels are not performing that well against fire ships.
And
Like, yeah.
oh man, so Agent P has just started his two-handed swordman spam, and the first
Hmm.
castle coming up. Yeah, so Dranzo
Let's
is
see
about to
how is.
be demolished.
Yeah, and Agent has been very clever, right? He knows that he might lose water, so
Yeah.
he has like 30 farmers and 20 on gold. He has been making wills all this time, which is really good.
Oh man, Fur is getting fletching. Sorry, Dranzo. I mean to say, is getting fletching just now. 41 minutes
Yeah.
fletching for him and ballistics.
Yes, yes. I
But
mean, now Rams are coming out. Yeah, this is not working.
yeah,
Gonna work out.
I mean Agent P is already in Imperial age, right? And for three man, so it's just Fur who's in Imperial.
No, no, no. Fur is not. Only Dranzer is.
Ah, sorry. Dranzo is an Imperial. I am getting mixed up with the colors.
Wow.
But I mean,
It's
yeah,
interesting. I am surprised that Fur is not in Imp. Like it is 42nd minute mark. He should be in Imp, I guess, long back. Considering that their fish eco was not hit earlier, like I think
yeah,
BR hit it now, but
yeah.
not before that. So yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so
I guess,
I think it's
yeah.
GG at this
Sorry,
point
no?
because
Yeah.
Tranzo is about to die completely, and on top of that, Three Manso has pretty much lost all the water.
Yep.
So, I mean, Four's got like 20. Wait, what happened?
He has 32 military, but I'm sure
Yeah.
most of like some of it is pikemen and then a few longboats here and there.
No. So Four has some longboats being masked up at the back, but
Yeah, yeah. He has put a lot of docks. Yes.
surprisingly, Agent P actually going for castles rather than creposts. And yeah,
Yeah,
okay. So
GG is
Four just
called.
called the GG.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think they played fabulous. Agent and
Yes,
BR,
yes,
they
yes.
really played well. Yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, considering BR went for fast imp and he decided not to take both that engagement, then he bought
Hmm.
fast fire ship.
Yeah.
I think it was all well thought, well planned, and yeah.
And I mean, not only that, you have to give credit to Nagaraj as well, right? Like, once he got his Caramel production going, like, okay, fair enough,
Yeah.
they did not trade that well against the military from Four or Dranzer, but the
Yeah.
support that he provided, basically meant that BR could reclaim water for their team.
Right, right. Yeah. He definitely provided a lot of numbers. Even now, like he has 38 army, right? Which
Yeah.
is, I'm assuming all of them are
Yeah,
caravels.
all caravels.
I mean, you can look at agents KD, right? 38 to 258. Like
138 to
amazing,
58, yeah.
amazing. Yeah. 138. Sorry, not 38.
Yeah, and meanwhile, we've got Transer with 104 to 141, so that's like pretty similar. But yeah, Four, I mean, just the fact that he couldn't do much, he couldn't get to Castle Age fast enough, and I don't think he ever got ballistics either. So
Yeah, BR is saying Caravel in short, Fur cannot micro longboats against
exactly,
my
yeah,
part.
yes, yes.
Yes. Man, I played so sloppy. Yeah, man. I mean, why would you play feudal as Vikings and just do FC into longboards? Yeah,
And yeah, so Agent P with the largest villager count, Nagraj again 86, and BR 86 as well. So they even had a slightly better boom compared to Three Man Saw.
yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, they made land, like they made villagers, right? That's the thing.
Hmm.
Right. If you look at even the villager high, I guess. One second, let me check. Yeah, even if you look at villager high for Lutkor and Dranzer, it's just 66 and
Yes,
74. I
exactly.
think they thought that since it's water, they don't have to make wills, which
Yeah.
was wrong because yeah.
Okay, so we have game three, which will be on Serengeti. Let me just load it up. Yeah, so I have paused at 2 seconds, and let me know once you're
Yeah.
ready. And we have a lot of discussion regarding these
Yeah.
water units going on in the chat. Unfortunately, I
Yes,
can't
yes,
add
yes.
anything because I don't play water maps. So
I see that BR has been saying that they coordinatedly attack. It's good.
yeah.
Hmm. Wait, what is gravity saying? What caravels have +7 attack versus ships too? Whoa, that's interesting. Well, they still didn't seem to perform very well, so yeah.
Mhm.
Hmm. One
Okay.
second, I'm loading my
Yeah,
reply
yeah,
now.
sure. So Dramsa's picked an extremely shitty serve, by the way. We've
Did he?
got yeah. So Drancer unfortunately having to play as the Lithuanians. Let me know what I
Oh
mean.
yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the game where he plays Lithuanian flank, is it?
Wait, what? He's the flank?
Oh no, no,
No,
he's
no, no. He's
pocket, he's
he's
pocket.
not. He's not the flank. I mean, you
Yeah,
you need to shield this Civ.
yeah.
Uh,
I'm here.
okay,
Oh, they
so
have Persian flank. Ah, I see.
I've paused at 2 seconds. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
let's
yeah. I'm
go
I'm here.
in
I'm at two
three,
seconds.
2, 1. Let's go. So yeah, Transer going for Lithuanians as the pocket. We have four playing as the Celts, and finally that core gamer who's Portians. Hmm.
Hmm.
So I mean, I am extremely surprised with the saves, but I mean they had to play what they had, right? So
Yeah, they have no arbalists
yeah,
in their
so
pocket.
Celts and Persians flanks.
Flank, yeah. I mean, Celt flank, yes, it can be played. Uh, but yeah, I mean, these are shifts which people don't usually play on
Exactly,
flanks. I guess
yeah.
Celts people do play because of their Drush FC. But yeah.
And meanwhile, on the other side, we have BR playing as the flank Koreans. We've got Agent P playing as the Khmer, and Nagraj playing with Aztecs.
That-
So, yeah, I mean, on paper, I would say Logisticas have the better saves, but uh, Aztecs, maybe you know what, I think they did not have any other good saves remaining, or any other saves remaining, I mean, so they had to go for Aztecs because, yeah, I mean, there were some better saves, I believe, that were available. I don't know. I'll have to go through the save draft again.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, on paper, the three-man saw has got some extremely weird saves here. So Persians and Celts as flank. Lithuanians, again, pretty much the worst save out of the three. So it seems Ranzer actually loves playing with Lithuanians, right?
Wait. Lithuanian is a good shift, man. What's wrong with
No, no,
Lithuanian?
he always talks shit about Vikings, so I in turn talk shit
Ah,
about
I see.
Lithuanians.
I see. I mean, both are really good shifts, especially on
Yeah,
Arabia, right?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, as far as saying they had no other sets remaining, so they had to make
Yeah.
do with what they had. But I mean, sometimes you know what, playing this sort of off meta with these weird saves, I mean, it does not always mean that you have a disadvantage, right? You can still sort of do something that is off meta and try and win.
No, I mean, I would say that they should have played Persian
Oh,
on Team Island.
Nagraj, by
They
the way,
should.
has lost a villager to the elephant.
Oh man. Oh.
Yes, so we have that. Any idle
He's-
TC time?
yeah.
Yeah, so Nagraj also has 17 seconds of idle TC time.
I
And
see BR also has idle TC because he's a will
hmm.
behind.
Yeah.
And BR is sending a will forward, which is an interesting strat for Koreans since their wills have more line of sight.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah, but
exactly. But I mean,
yeah,
sending
this
a will
is yeah
forward so
on
early.
the fifth minute. Yeah, no. In fact, it's late. On fifth minute, it's already late, right?
Uh,
I'm assuming that he is coming here for to lame a boar or something like that, right? Now let's see if Fur has. Oh, he wants to lame the hunt, is it? Let's see if he sees
but
this
I mean,
hunt.
Four already has a scout, right, pushing the ostriches. And
Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
what
yeah.
what
And
exactly is BR? So BR actually hasn't even found four yet.
yeah, this is, and I don't understand why he's sending the villager behind the scout rather than scouting separately.
Hmm.
Because he has that line of sight, so he will not run into TC, right? Because yeah, he finally finds his house. Yeah, there's some sneaky play by BR. I don't know. Like he's already two wills behind. No, he's almost one will behind. And Nagaraj is two wills behind Agent. So
So
yeah.
BR has been spotted, by the way.
Oh,
I mean, there's
okay.
no way four has missed that. Four is in the chat, so he can
Yeah,
confirm. But I don't believe that Four would have missed that villager coming forward.
yeah. I
And
mean, he's anyways in the line of sight of the house right now.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
he's trying to lame the gold.
I have
Yeah,
no
I
idea what
mean,
he's thinking of doing, man.
yeah. I think
And
he neither does he
yeah, so
at this point.
yes,
I
he is laming the gold.
he's laming the gold. Yeah, and Fur is doing drush. I
No,
guess
Four is
one is not.
actually yeah. So Four just figures this out, and he sent a couple of
Yeah.
villagers on the gold.
Yeah. Now he sees those walls and he knows.
And BR will
And
just
he
loom
has,
this villager.
yeah, he has loom as well for because he has split up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of late, right? Like when BR is acting, it's almost like 7th minute. So it doesn't make any sense to do
Yeah,
this now.
and what else is happening? Okay, so we have Nagraj already, building a barracks, and meanwhile, Fur, I believe, is going for a man-at-arms here. He's got a barracks with a couple of militia inside, and okay, so there was a slight pause, but yeah, Bihar, I mean, whatever he tried to do, he seems to have sort of, got some palisades around the gold. But there is still,
Yeah.
3 tiles of access available. But yeah, I mean, 4 is just using the other gold. And he's
Yes.
sending his militia forward. Uh, BR
Yeah.
is
Because yeah,
still
BR
in
is
Dark
already like
Age.
yeah, he's still in Dark Age. This is a problem. Agent is also housed right away. Oh god, this is not good. He's making stable with 4 wills and a house with 2 wills. That's interesting. Yeah, yes. Yeah. Where is Agent's original scout, by the way? Like, oh, Agent has not scouted anything yet. He is now going
Yeah,
towards the
yeah.
pocket.
And
Yeah,
I mean, he will run
scouting.
into the stables and the villagers now.
Yeah.
But I mean, Agent will just end up losing his scout if he's not too careful.
Yeah, he's already taken a few hits.
Oh man,
Mm,
4 might just run into the TC. Okay, some nice reflexes over there.
yeah.
And yeah, so BR I think is just trying to quick wall his berry villagers. Is he? Uh, I mean, if he is, then those aren't very good quick walls. But yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So his entire berry economy has been idled,
Yeah,
and he's not got
man.
any farms as well, right? So
Yeah,
no food
he
eco.
has no farms. His hunt is there. Yeah, this looks GG for BR, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
more than
And by the
2x.
way, on the other side, we've got Nagraj who has managed to get inside that core gamer's base. I mean, you can't
Yes,
wall this map,
go
so
back.
it's not a big
Yeah.
surprise. But
He
uh,
has those man at arms.
yeah, so I
Yeah,
think he's planning to lame the zebras. Yeah, so one zebra goes down,
and
possibly.
Nagaraj also has his ranges up. So yeah, both his ranges are up.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Two ranges coming up for Fur as well.
And
No ranges. Oh, BR is still not
oh,
reached. Oh
that core gamer
man.
will just manages to save that villager over there. But I think he'll end up
Oh,
losing one villager.
1 HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 HP.
So yeah, that is Dranzo
Then
scout going down. Dranzo just pulls back because just makes sense, right?
yeah. In the meantime, where are? Wait, what? Where are his? Oh, okay. So Agent has 4 scouts in first base and 2 scouts outside his
Yeah,
own
and
base.
four I think yeah, so four manages to save just one man at arms now, and yeah, we've got BR with 2 ranges. Where's the second range? Ah, okay.
It's
Two
just
ranges.
right
Yeah,
next
they're
to the
right next
first
to the
one.
house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, but I mean, by now Fur already has a few archers, right? So yeah.
Yeah, and that core gamer having to send his archers to the back of his base to just finish this off.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah, till now, yeah, till now, Agent has not been able to take a will, I guess,
no, nothing yet, I believe.
from Fur. Yeah, yeah. I think, wait, but he had a lot more scouts, right? Coming, yeah, he has a few more scouts coming.
Yeah, but
A
then first
total of 7
seems to
scouts, but yeah, he has not done anything
yeah,
with
no,
them
no
yet, right?
damage yet. Not only that, let me just check his scouting. Okay, so he knows about the lumber camp, both of them, and he knows about the gold as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, this lumber camp, I think, yeah, this might be open or is it not open? So diagonally, I mean, they can sometimes get a hit in, right? But apart from that, 4 is
Yeah. Oh
pretty
man,
safe
this is
here.
really bad. So apparently, okay, age. This is really bad. So BR made 2 archery ranges, but he has not produced a single archer because he was not on gold. Like
What?
that's
No,
yeah.
I'm sure I saw at least one archer
No, no,
from
no,
BR.
no, no, no. It's a scum. It's a scum and a militia.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Yeah, he
And I
has 2
mean,
military, a scum and a militia.
yeah,
That's
and I mean, not only that, he's having to, he's had to place a tower, and now he's got like 6 villagers on stone. Oh, by
on
the
gold.
way,
Yeah.
yeah, so by the way, Agent P has managed
Again,
to,
again.
let's see what sort of
Yeah.
damage they're able to do.
Uh, Wait, how much damage? Oh God, he has
Uh,
taken so many hits
Nothing that
from
I
the
can see
TP.
because Ranza has not lost a single villager yet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Might lose
Agent has
one
lost
maybe.
one more scout. Oh, finally on the woodline there are 3 wills, but there is a spear as well, and these are low HP.
Oh, by the way, Fur
Oh
is
my.
inside BR's base.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. On the woodline, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
on the woodline, yes. So that's
yeah.
one completely out of the woodline. Does he have anything else?
I mean, I think at this point we can just ignore watching BR's base. We know how it's going to turn
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So he's just going to Agent P at this point, I think, for deciding to because I mean they know they've done a lot of damage to BR already. BR having to
Yeah,
place a
yeah.
second tower on his stone
I
now.
mean, I would argue that BR has done more damage to BR than Agent, right? I mean, all his timings got fucked up because of the forward will, and
Yeah.
then yeah,
So,
yeah.
I mean, villager-wise, they are still, pretty similar. We've got 86 villagers for Logisticas and 94 for three-man saw. But
I think the
military-wise,
army
yeah,
there's a
yeah,
significant difference, right? Like
they've got
19,
twice
13.
the army. Yeah, they've got twice the army
Yeah.
that Logisticas has. So,
Yes, yes.
and Dranzo is,
Oh my God! And Transfer is in Agent's base
yes,
right now.
Agent, I
He's
think,
on the
has
wood line.
lost a couple of villagers. Okay, he's lost 5 villagers
He's lost.
apparently. I mean, in
Yeah,
total, I'm saying.
yeah, he lost like 1 will right now, and yeah.
Khmer houses coming in clutch. Yeah, no, these are the eco killed and lost. So these are the villagers, Indian. What you see in the game is usually just the raw KD, which includes the military and everything. But with capture, you can actually see, how many villagers have died. And okay, so we have Latcore Gamer also going forward. You know what? I mean, I find it
I mean,
surprising, but Nagraj has not. I mean, he has been pretty anonymous for the entire game here.
yeah, he's been very passive. I think that's a complaint with Nagraj that even BR and Agent have, that he's not aggressive enough.
Hmm.
But I mean, I would argue that even in like Arabia in game one, BR was not aggressive enough, right? Like I think
Yeah,
they're
yeah, yeah.
both not very aggressive.
Yeah. I mean, with BR, it's just the way he plays. Not bad or good. It's just that BR always tries to mass up quite a lot of military, get to castle age rather than having a very long feudal, and then they have their fights.
Right, right.
But
I think, I mean, when they know they are playing against 3 man, so I would
yeah.
expect that the player who is against Latcore Gamer, should be aggressive,
Hmm.
because they know that on the other side it's Fur, right? And obviously Fur is going to be the best player in the
Yes.
series. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Oh, Latkor. Okay, so both of them have lost pretty much all their archers. On this side, I
Yeah, and
mean,
they have, yeah,
Latkor and Nagraj.
yes.
And I mean, the thing is, Latkor has the armor upgrade on his archers, so he's just taking
Yeah.
slightly better trades.
Yes.
Cassidy is coming in for pretty much everybody now at 3-man saw. We've got
Agent is in Castle.
Agent
That
is
is
in
good.
Castle Age, but those are
Yeah,
the
but
other two.
he has what? I mean, Agent. Yeah, I mean, it's GG for Agent, man. He's on 22 wills. He has no wills on gold. He has idle
Yeah.
wills. Yeah,
I mean, he's got 3 knights, but
yeah, but
yeah,
they have no
exactly.
upgrades also,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
And 4 is now also idling. Okay, so then he just decides to run into TC fire and tower fire.
wait, who decided?
Four,
Yeah.
So 4 lost
Actually,
all his archers between the tower and
uh,
the town center.
yes.
Oh, by the way, we
I,
have BR going for a tower inside the back of Fur's base on his wood line. But then Fur
yeah,
can just batter down this tower, right? BR was not able to wall it up.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's an interesting thing to do, I would think, out of, I guess,
Yeah, I
desperation.
mean,
Like he
yeah,
knows that he's
exactly. This
behind,
was like a Hail
wants to
Mary,
do
if it
something.
works, it works.
Yeah. Like, I
So,
mean,
yeah.
I'm not sure. Does BR even have fletching? Oh,
Uh,
he does have fletching. Okay.
yeah, he has fetching.
Oh, the tower did not have any wills. That's why it
Yeah,
inside
because
that.
I think that was just one or two villagers that had gone to build the tower in the first place.
I see. Interesting.
And okay, so we have another fight here between Zatkur Gamer and Nagraj. I think this time, yeah. So Nagraj will use all his archers here because Zatkur has way more numbers at this point.
Yeah.
That's 15 archers compared to just 10. Nagraj, I don't know if he's going for some, micro uphill or downhill, whatever. But
Yeah. Fur is adding a TC, and let's see. Is Dranzer already on multiple TCs? No.
no, Fur is just going for a pike siege at this point.
No, but he's adding a TC as well.
Who,
To the
Fur?
gold
Ah,
that
yeah,
we are
yeah,
walled, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, so Agent P just calls
There's a
for
forward
GG.
siege coming. Yeah, okay. It's GG. Yep. This is, yeah, I would call this as an upset. I was expecting my friends from Logistica to win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, the thing is, game one and game three, they were quite one-sided, I would actually say here.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
Logisticas could have
I
played much
mean,
better than they did. Uh,
yeah.
Especially for Nagraj, I mean, I brought it up just recently anyway, but Nagraj was extremely passive. I don't
Yeah.
think Latkor, yeah, so Latkor did not lose a single villager throughout the game. I'm talking
Oh,
about
that's interesting.
villagers, yeah. So
Yeah.
the eco killed or lost, he killed, sorry, he lost two villagers, but I mean, that's it, right? Nothing beyond that. So,
Hmm.
yeah, Nagraj should have been way more aggressive because I mean, fair enough. If you're not going forward with your military, at least try and save your pocket, right? Uh,
Right.
Agent
Yeah,
P was
that
getting
makes sense.
harassed by Dranzer, he was getting harassed by Four as well, and his military was just chilling. So, yeah,
Yeah.
right. So let's just take a look at the stats. I mean, a pretty short game, just 25, 26 minutes. So KDs are pretty low, but Fur actually, I mean, I think at the end it was mainly just pikes from Fur. He made quite a lot of pikes, so there's that 32 military, and yeah, I mean a short game, so not much to look at.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, Logistica did underperform. I think that, like, because so I play with Agent and BR all the time, right? I
Right,
think
right.
they play really well, but I think
Hmm.
I don't know what happened there. Like in the first and the third game, like yeah,
Hmm. So I mean, BR always has been passive in the early game. I've noticed that when I've played against him and with him. Mostly when I've played against him because what my thing has always been, go heavy in feudal, get to castle age, and whatever military I have, if I can push with that, I win. If I cannot push with that, I lose. BR usually just focuses on getting to castle age faster. So I've actually lost to him, of course. He's a much better player than me, but I mean I have noticed that from him that he's quite passive in feudal age, or he does not spend as much time in feudal age. So
right.
yeah, if he does damage in feudal, good. If he does not manage to, he is. I mean, quite often he would, just be taken aback because if he's getting to castle age faster without any sort of real military to save him, he can basically die at that
Mhm.
point, right?
Right, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I would even say that like Latkor and Ranzer, they played pretty well. Like,
Hmm.
I mean, obviously, we all know that Fur plays really well, but
Definitely.
they did not have like those idle ranges or idle TC for a very long time, which is really good, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
So yeah, let me just update the bracket here. So we've got three-man saw winning 2-1 against the Logisticas. Right. Which now means that Land Clan will be facing three-man saw in
Yes,
round 4.
yes. We are supposed to play against them.
Yeah, I wish you
Yeah,
the best of luck against these
yeah,
guys.
yes, yes, yes.
And
It, I think it should, yeah, it should be difficult, but it will be similar to our previous game, right, where we were against Morty.
exactly,
It
exactly.
maybe it will be a bit more tough, but yeah, let's see how it goes.
And so we actually have some time remaining. It's just 10:15 at this point. So I think yeah, we can do the Hitabase versus Werewolf game.
Hmm. Okay.
And
I think yeah, I will get going. I think I need to get dinner.
okay, okay, no
So
problem.
yeah, it's
So
all right. Okay.
yeah, yeah, see you,
Thank you,
man.
chat. Thank you, Cyanide.
Thanks,
Yeah.
thanks for co-casting with me. It
Thank
was
you.
fun. And
Always. Thanks. Bye bye. Take
yeah,
care.
yeah, bye, man. Good night.
Good night.
Okay, guys. So we have. Let me just fix a couple of the overlays here. Okay, so I believe it's ready to go. We've got the two teams, we've got the replays loaded up. So yeah, let's go. So yeah, we have for Hitabase we have Chalupa Batman playing as the flank, I suppose. He's playing as the Portuguese. We've got Eagle, who I mean, from what I've seen, he's always playing as the pocket. So we've got him playing as the pocket again as the Franks. And finally, we have Stiffmeister who's playing as the Britons. On the other side, we've got Stealthy Chakram, who's playing as the Berbers, flank, interesting. Zexseed is playing as the Persians, pocket, and Overseeker is playing as the Vietnamese. Let me just stop the game here for a second. I will go over the home maps. So we've got. Where is the game? Yeah. So Hitabase has picked Hitabase has picked Hideout and Nomad as their home maps, and Warwolf has picked Serengeti and Oasis. So Civ drafts. I mean, unfortunately, in all this, I just forgot to bring up the Civ draft. So let's just ignore that for now. We watch the Civs as they play them. Hey Happy, this is Dark Age TC mod or something, and it basically helps you see if there are any sheep or goats under the TC. So it's extremely useful because of my old age, my bad eyesight, I sometimes miss a sheep or whatever under the TC roof. So I have that, and yeah. So any idle time? No idle time yet, pretty much. Just 3 to 5 seconds of idle time on the TCs for everybody. Unfortunately, Chalupa Batman seems to have placed this house badly. Uh, Snipe enabling, man, I don't bother with sniping boards using the TC. Knowing my luck, I'll end up not only killing the boar but possibly even a villager. So yeah, I don't bother with all that. It's way too micro for my old ass. So yeah, finally we have Stealthy Chakram. I mean, this is some pretty bad scouting from him. I do hope he's not sending a scout. Okay, so yeah, he's not sending a scout forward, but he hasn't found two of his goats. What else are we seeing here? Okay, so Stealthy, I believe, will end up going for a scout spirit because he's got just three on board at this point. Uh, Chalupa Batman pulling in his first boar. Fireburner map pool is pretty much just the standard maps. So you have Arabia, Arena, Hideout, Team Acropolis, Team Islands. Nothing wacky or anything. Pretty much just the standard maps that are there in the map pool. And Let me just check Stiffmeister scouting because I believe he's just about to run into Stealthy Chakram's TC over here if he's not too careful. Surprisingly, no names yet, although Stealthy Chakram hasn't found two of his goats. What about yeah, so Overseeker has found his resources. Same goes for Eagle. Zexceed. Has Zexceed found two of his goats slash sheep? Okay, so somebody has managed to miss one goat, which is pretty surprising here. Let me just check this guy's scouting. Yeah, so I think possibly this is Zexceed's goat, which he has missed. So he's going to be one goat short, basically. Nobody picking up the feudal yet. We've got 42 seconds of idle TC time for Zexceed. On the other side, for Hitterbase, 23 seconds for Stiffmeister and 17 seconds for Chalupa Batman. Eagle, which is 9 seconds, and Overseeker, which is 5 seconds. So, yeah, usually expected at this level of play. Man, that is an unlucky lure. But, yeah, I mean, it happens sometimes with TE's pathing. So, Bo just decides to run away from the TC instead. Wait, Stiffmeister, has he scouted Stealthy Chakram completely? Because I don't understand why his scout is heading back. Ah, he decides to push some deer. So yeah, I mean pretty chilled out Dark Age here. No laming. Nobody seems to have lost any villagers to boars or whatever. Man, if Stealthy Chakram is attentive, he can actually stop Stiffmeister's barracks from ever going up. I mean, at least for the next 30 seconds or so.
Ready.
And right, so Stiffmeister now having to take two berry villagers just to try and bring this barracks up. Well, let me just take a look on Stealthy Chakram's sites. Okay, so he doesn't have a barracks up either. And I am expecting him to go for the scouts build anyway. So, I mean, he does not need the barracks early, of course. Britain's player, I mean, if they are going for man-at-arms into archers, it makes sense, but I guess even Stiffmeister is not going for any man-at-arms. And so, yeah, I guess Eagle will be the first player to get to feudal age after Stealthy Chakram, of course. I mean, and yeah, so there we go. We have the stable coming after Stealthy Chakram. After this, we have Eagle also using two villagers to build the stable.
Azul.
Let me just check the resources now. So, I think Stiffmeister will end up having some issue placing the archery range immediately because he's about 20 wood short at this point. And Overseeker, I mean, he's got a shitload of wood at this point. So, I mean, even that isn't good. And yeah, I mean, this archery range over here, why would you do that? I mean, you've scouted your opponent, right? Why not just have a range here or at least, you know, next to your lumberjacks? Any military? Okay, so we've got Eagle who's got two scouts, same for Stealthy Chakram. Scouts are coming forward. Surprisingly, nobody walled yet. So, scouts can actually do quite a lot of damage here, whether it is Stealthy Chakram or Eagle. Let's see Eagle scouting, by the way. So, yeah, Eagle just finds Zexceed over here. Zexceed, I think, might end up. Okay. So he just has to pull all his villagers to push the scout away. But now, yeah, I mean, we've got Eagle with one more scout piece. Okay, he's got a total of 4 scouts. That's scout number 3. And Zexeed, yeah, Zexeed just having to go back, I suppose. I mean, honestly, I don't know what Zexeed is doing at this point. He's not making any military. He's got just a single scout. And, okay, yeah, so I guess he's just going for an FC, which does not explain the barracks up at 14 minutes. And Stealthy Chakram is hiding 3 scouts in the back of Stiffmeister's base. So yeah, let's see when Zexeed can actually click up, because he's got way more food than he needs. He just needs to get some gold. Unfortunately, he's not. Wait, where? Ah, okay, he's using this gold. So I mean, but at this point, yeah, his villagers are off gold. I mean, he can still make a market, of course. Make a market, sell some food because he's got a shitload of it, and get to Castle Age. But I mean, unfortunately, he's going to end up losing at least 1 villager, possibly 2. I mean, did I miss 1 villager? Yeah, so Zexeed has lost 3 villagers to Eagle Scouts, and Stealthy Chakram meanwhile is doing some counter damage on Stiffmeister's side. Any archery ranges? Man, at almost 16 minutes. Just 2 archers. I mean, just yeah, makes no sense. I mean, it's extremely late, and Stealthy Chakram is doing quite a lot of damage here to Stiffmeister. Although Stealthy will end up losing at least 1 scout, possibly more. Yeah. So at least 1 more villager. Okay, he decides to not engage with this. But wait, what? Oh man. So Stiffmeister actually has a hole in his base, which I don't think he has realized yet. It would actually do him good to, you know, send these archers forward, because they'll take this hole as a way out, and possibly, you know, he can just spot it. But man, I mean, Stiffmeister's eco is being harassed extremely badly. He's off gold at this point completely. These spears are basically just running around. Of course, they'll never be able to catch up with the scouts as long as the scouts are running. And we've got Eagle doing some damage on Stealthy Chakram on the other side. So, okay, so we have Zexeed with just 26 villagers. He unfortunately has not clicked up. So wait, what the hell happened? Because the last I saw, wait, what? What is Zexeed doing? He's got the buildings. Why is he not clicking up yet? He's floating 1600 food at this point. No military, of course, so it's not like he's busy microing his military or whatever. And okay, on this side, Chalupa Batman is going to be able to get inside Overseeker's base. But I mean, these are not a lot of archers, right? These are Portuguese archers. If Overseeker starts making his military, does he have any? Okay, so Overseeker does have 11 archers. And
فرمان آماده.
yeah, so unfortunately not doing a lot of damage here. But I mean, apart from that, yeah, it's been a pretty passive game. Not a lot of damage being done. The KDs have been pretty similar. So Stealthy Chakram did some damage on Stiffmeister. In return, Eagle did some damage on Stealthy Chakram. So right, and we finally have Eagle who gets to Castle Age. Let me just check. Does he have the 2 stables yet? Okay, so he's going for a second TC. And he's got 2 stables. Fair enough. But I mean, man, that gold is so exposed. And Okay, so I guess this TC will just come up in time. So Eagle won't be short of gold at least for a while. But Overseeker, yeah, I think he just was paying attention as well. Lost pretty much all of his army over here. He's got 11 archers, which let me just try and find these guys. Okay, so yeah, Eagle should be able to take care of these guys easily. These are again +2 knights from Franks. So yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty passive game, but I think overall I feel like Eagle should be able to take the game now because Zexseed, I don't understand what these guys were planning or whatever, but Zexseed got to Castle Age extremely late. Now it's like, Stealthy Chakram has or will end up having more camels compared to the pocket, which is shocking. But yeah, I mean, they do not have any attack upgrades, just one armor upgrade at this point. On the other side, we've got 2 knights from Eagle. Let me just check the resources. Nobody collecting stone or anything yet. What I don't really understand is it has been 23 minutes. What is the Britons player doing? Because, I mean, with their faster archery ranges, etc. Yeah, I mean, nobody is really interested in taking any sort of fight. So you've got these knights over here, you've got these archers, and I think they're finally now deciding to push forward. Let's see where they decide to go. Okay, so seems like they're going, or at least the knights are going on the pockets, right? And at the same time, we have Chalupa Batman going forward against Overseeker. Overseeker has way more military, but then, I mean, I don't understand why he's not, sending these guys forward. Okay, so we have Eagle. I think Eagle should be able to take this fight easily. It's just one camel, and Stealthy Chakra will end up losing most of his lumberjacks here. And yeah, meanwhile, Stealthy Chakram is just having to pull back his military. But I mean, the damage is already done, right? He lost quite a lot of his lumberjacks, and honestly, I don't understand what Zexseed is doing here. Zexseed needs to apply some pressure on somebody at this point. I mean, he can try and just, go on the Franks player. Or if nothing else, just stop the constant reinforcement of knights that is coming in for Eagle. Because Stealthy Chakram is having to make his own camels just to, save himself from Eagle. Wait, what? Oh man, I think Overseeker lost his entire military on this hill.
Yay.
What the upgrades? So Chalupa Batman has Botkin and the first armor upgrade compared to... Okay, so these guys had the same upgrades, and Vietnamese crossbows, of course, they get the higher HP, so I don't know what happened here. It's pretty surprising. And yeah, okay, so I think... Man... Yeah, so Zexseed just camping with his camels in the middle of the map over here. Unfortunately, I think Stealthy Chakram is about to die completely. I mean, he's got 16 camels, but yeah, these crossbows, these are Briton crossbows, so they can do a shitload of damage. And we've got these guys taking down the stable as well. So yeah. And meanwhile, on the other side, we've got Chalupa Batman also moving forward. I don't believe Overseeker is protected properly. His stone villagers are extremely exposed. Okay, so Stealthy Chakram is going for the counter attack, but I mean he's going alone, right? Zexseed is like way far behind. And these crossbows, if they can manage to find the choke point here, which is surprising. He's not deciding to do that. But yeah, I mean, there you go. So these Britain crossbows taking care of quite a lot of military here. And wait, what is Eagle doing? Because Eagle does not have the stone for a forward castle at this point, unless he's deciding to buy some stone and do something. Oh, okay, he's going for a TC here. Fair enough. Let's just take a look at the upgrades. So we've got for the upgraded knights for the Franks player. Meanwhile, Stealthy Chakram, yeah, he has not even got any of the blacksmith upgrades beyond the first armor. That's a pretty interesting lumber camp. Looking at the TC counts, so we've got 2 TCs for Chalupa Batman, we've got 3 for Stiffmeister and 2 for Eagle. So the pocket player with less TCs than his flank. Of course, I mean, he's got the 3rd TC coming up now, but Stiffmeister, he's done well over here. The interesting thing to see now, yeah, this is from the loser bracket, Ranzer. Hitter base versus Werewolf. Wait, does Eagle think these guys are crossbows? Just chilling in the choke point. But, I mean, yeah, I really don't understand what Zexseed is doing. There has been, honestly, there has been no forward aggression from these guys. They sent their military forward a couple of times, but yeah. And I mean, there's hardly any military here for Werewolf. We've got some camels and some knights, but I mean overall, yeah, these guys are just dominating Werewolf at this point. So Eagle's going for a university. Is he close to imping? Yeah, okay. So I assume Eagle is about to just click up to Imperial Age. Because he's definitely got the resources, and yeah, there we go. And oh, he's getting the stone mining upgrade as well. So I assume there's a forward castle coming up somewhere. Yeah, 680 stone. You can build a castle and a half with this stone. And yeah, Stealthy Chakram pretty much about to die here. I mean, this massive ball of Britain crossbows can take down everything. Let me check if he has. Okay, so he does have the university. I will assume that he's got ballistics at this point. Yeah, he does.
Yay.
And yeah, these camels that haven't been doing anything for the entire game will. Well, I mean, they won't be able to do anything right now either. These crossbows should easily be able to take the camels. Still no blacksmith upgrades. I mean, Stiffmeister can just camp outside the TC and take it down, right, without any sort of damage to his crossbows. Yeah, exactly. Dr. Questionable not playing this game for some reason. Oh, finally we have Overseeker moving forward. But then he's taking this, I believe this fight is being taken downhill. So even though these are Vietnamese crossbows, Chalupa Batman is taking pretty much equal trades. Okay, now the extra numbers have managed to, you know, just take out Chalupa Batman's army. How much army does he have? So, right, Chalupa Batman still has 14 crossbows somewhere on this map.
See.
Right, pretty much dispersed throughout the map. But yeah, I mean, Eagle is already in Imperial Age. And he's got the cavalry upgrade coming in, he's got the armor, so yeah, I think it is about to be GG at this point. At this forward castle, I would have preferred it slightly more aggressive, although Indian in the chat might not agree with my opinion over here. But I mean, if nothing else, you know, just place a castle here, try and deny this gold for some time, possibly even the stone. And Stiffmeister will run into some castle. Oh, nice reaction from him. And Yeah, Stealthy Chakram does not have any blacksmith upgrades beyond fletching. Wait, he does have his blacksmith. I figured he might have, lost his blacksmith for some reason or whatever. So yeah, I mean we've got Eagle with these limited number of knights, but these guys, oh, now they are cavaliers. So yeah, these crossbows should be going down. And yeah, even this extra number of cavaliers was not required. So yeah, pretty passive game. Uh, I I mean personally I don't know what Zexeed has been doing for the entire game. Let me just check his scouting. Okay, so he has scouted bits and pieces of the map, but has he actually managed to get inside anybody's base? Oh, I mean that's the team scouting at this point, so yeah, that is the team scouting. And Stiffmeister. Overseeker actually has the stone for a castle. And he's used. Oh, so he can make this castle, which he already is making, and he can make one more. But I mean, he's about to die at this point. To Eagle's Cavaliers. The castle. Oh, in fact, the castle might be denied as well over here. I fixed the mod issue, so we can now see Doubt's face again. And that is a Doubt castle. Meanwhile, yeah, Eagle is completely wrecking Zexeed as well now. Like, these guys can easily take all the TCs that Zexeed has. And I believe he's got a castle here as well, so yeah, these trebs should be able to take care of the castle as well. And yeah, I mean this is pretty much looking like the GG here. Oh, although I must say Stealthy Chakram does have, he has 35 camels, but I mean these are Castle Age camels against Arbalest, and you've got Cavaliers for support. So yeah, these camel archers, yeah, I mean I I don't think they'll be able to do anything at this point. These are paladins now for Eagle, by the way. And yeah, so Stealthy Chakram has lost his entire mass of camels. He's got these 8 camel archers moving around the map somewhere. Wait, where are these guys now? Ah, they are inside the castle, right. And yeah, so they just call the GG at this point. Wait, which guys? These guys, they are paladins, right? Oh, we were talking about something else. So yeah, that is game 1 for Hater Base. Let me just update the scores and let's take a look at the stats. So yeah, Zexeed, I mean, like I've been saying pretty much for the entire game, I don't know what he was doing here. He was playing as the pocket, and I think his teammates expected some form of support at this point. Unfortunately, he made just 13 military and has a shocking KD of 4 to 63. Eco-wise, Eagle, yeah, so Eagle pretty much outplayed everybody. He was allowed to boom, of course. His flanks took care of any sort of aggression that might have come forward, which of course it didn't materialize, but yeah, Eagle getting to Paladins and basically just wrecking the entire opposing team. And yeah, so he's the only one who also got to more than 100 villagers. So yeah, GG's guys. We can take a look at game 2 now, which is on Serengeti. So yeah, we have the same team for game 2 as well. We've got Chalupa Batman, who's playing as the Ethiopians flank, I suppose. We've got the Pocket, who is Eagle, playing as Khmer, and finally the other flank is Stiffmeister, who's playing as the Vikings. On the other side, we have Stealthy Chakram playing as the Mongols. Mongols on Serengeti, I mean, it's a common pick, so I mean, he's probably just going to go for scouts again. We've got Zexeed who's playing as the Huns, and finally we have Overseeker who's playing as the Tatars. So Zexeed playing as the Huns, I am interested in seeing what he decides to do in this game because I genuinely hope he is more aggressive than he was in the previous game. And idle TC times, yeah, so Zexeed with 16 seconds of idle time on this TC. I believe, I mean, more than anything else, he probably needs help with his build orders. If any of his teammates are watching the games, you know, would actually make sense to, just tell him to practice his build orders constantly, try and get better at them, get faster up times or whatever, and please make some military. Because, I mean, these civs are not bad, right? He was playing as the Persians in the first game. Huns, again, I mean, they have access to paladins. They have some extremely good cav archers. So Huns can be a very nice civ to play with as a pocket. But, I mean, it only matters if you're making military, right? And, I mean, there are some hills on Serengeti, right? But, more than anything, I think I mean, of course, we did not look at the Civ draft, so I don't know if they've left other Civs on the table, possibly for a game 3. But yeah. Yeah, so Zexeed was the player who's been playing as the pocket in, I think, pretty much all their games. But I mean, you have to make military, right? More than anything else, just make military, even if it's the wrong sort of military. Just get comfortable with making military and producing villagers at the same time. Because, I mean, the level of passiveness that I saw in game 1, it made no sense to me. He had 1600 food and he had not clicked up to Castle Age. So, yeah. I think playing more will help, more than anything else. And we might see Stiffmeister losing his scout to the TC. And, right, so Stealthy Chakram, nice reflexes from him, but yeah, Stiffmeister manages to save his scout, although he might run into... Okay, so these villagers, they don't care about the scout. And yeah, so Stealthy Chakram getting housed, having to make a couple of houses here. But okay, we've got
Win.
Stiffmeister who's getting zoom. It's quite a bit early for that. Okay, so he has been housed as well. And right, so nothing much going on apart from that. Yeah, so I mean, if I may, wait, what? Stiffmeister for some reason is that, okay, he was housed, right. So, which is why he is one villager short, or two villagers short actually, or three if you're looking at the Franks player. But yeah, I mean, some pretty bad idle time for Stiffmeister. Same thing can be said for Zexeed as well, by the way, and Stealthy Chakram. And yeah, so Stealthy Chakram, I believe, is the first player to have clicked up to Feudal Age. And on the other side, we might have, yeah, so we have the Franks player, sorry, the Khmer player, Eagle, who has also clicked up. Villager numbers, we've got Stealthy Chakram at 18 and we've got 20 for Eagle. So, I mean, once he gets to Feudal, he'll have a slightly better economy. But yeah, I mean, we shall see. I mean, of course, it only matters if Warwolf actually decides to be aggressive, right? Because we haven't seen any sort of aggression in the first game. They made the military, or at least Stealthy Chakram did make a lot of military. So did Overseeker. But yeah, I mean, they lost most of it to just extremely bad fights because they had no support from their pocket. Hey Sharma Gaming, hi man, welcome to the stream. And yeah, so Stealthy Chakram is just about to reach the feudal age. I don't know why he's walling this up, and he's walling the back rather than the front, which again makes not a lot of sense. Where is the stable? Or does he have the wood for a stable? Oh man, so Stealthy Chakram unfortunately does not have the wood, which means even if he gets to
Sleeping bag.
like he got to feudal age before anybody else. Ah, okay. I missed this stable, right? So he's got one stable out, but I mean it's way far away from his base. It's almost closer to Stiffmeister's base than it is to his. I'm from Bombay, Mumbai, and for scout coming out, I personally feel this is pretty late. He should be sending these two scouts forward, man. He could have stopped this archery range from coming up in the first place. Unfortunately, Stiffmeister's now even walled the front of his base pretty well. Like
I'm
this
on
is
you.
completely walled.
Different.
Yeah, even this is walled. So I mean, fair enough. Stiffmeister ends up losing a villager, but he can just start pumping his archers now. Ah, you're from Amravati near Nagpur. We actually got No Chance, my co-caster from the previous set, who is from Nagpur. So maybe you guys can have a LAN party amongst yourselves. Once, of course, this COVID stuff ends. So, right, we have Stealthy Chakram who has killed a villager at least. I believe that's just one villager down for Stiffmeister. Yeah, so that's one villager lost for Stiffmeister, and apart from that, Zexseed. Wait, don't tell me Zexseed is going for an FC again, because of course I missed it this time. Yeah, so Zexseed
Hey,
does.
Cyanide.
Hey man.
Yeah, I just wanted to join you in here.
Yeah,
Would you
yeah,
have
thanks,
some time
man.
now? Yeah.
It's been pretty passive in the first set, so
Yeah,
hopefully some excitement in the second set here. We've got Zexseed building a stable this time, so we might
yeah. I
have.
think like given their team bonus, they need like those fast pumping scouts at least from Zixi.
Yes,
Because
definitely.
we have seen he's played pocket literally every game, and like I
Yeah,
think the flanks actually do well, but they suffer because
yeah.
of
I
that
mean,
pumping.
there's no support from the pocket,
Yeah,
so. But I mean, even in this game, we've got Stiffmeister who's playing as the flank. He's how much military does he have? Let me just check. So he's got one archer and three spears.
yeah,
On the other side, Chalupa Batman with a couple of archers, but nothing else.
yeah. Is Zexi building two stables? Is that? Oh,
Uh,
he built the blacksmith. Okay.
Man, this guy is so bloody greedy. He's milling those ostriches at 15 and a half minutes.
Sleeping bag.
I mean, that's fine, right? You get extra hostages. There's like total 9 deer or zebras or ostriches, something
Yeah,
like that.
but I mean,
So
where's
you
the army,
can build
man?
that? That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's the question.
Because I
Like,
believe
I
Eagle
guess.
is about to click up as well. Yeah, so Eagle will click up in some time because he's getting the
Yeah,
upgrades that he
true.
needs to once he gets to Castle Age.
Yeah. I mean, his Camari could have hit, like, I think he could have hit it up much faster because he's not investing too much
Yeah,
in military.
but
I
he's
don't think he has done much damage though.
no. There has not been any sort of damage here.
Yeah.
The KD has been pretty much zero for everybody else. But we finally have Eagle who's going inside Stealthy Chakram's base. So assuming he doesn't just run his scouts into the TC, he'll get at least one villager kill here for Stealthy Chakram.
Yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
assume these people have seen the map before, and like with all that volume, they know there are still holes all over the map.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
they need to take advantage of that. Like, there's scouts on the map. There's
Yeah, I mean, on Serengeti, all you have to do is just right click on, the inside of your enemy's base. Do not even try and find holes, just right click your scouts or your military, any other
Yeah.
military, they'll find a way in. Because there usually is a way in, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Because like these woodlands, they're all open. Like you have to wall properly and check it
Yeah.
again and again, make sure they're not open. So I think
And
it's a mistake from actually I'd say like it's a mistake from Hitabase because their army is actually
no, I
yeah,
mean,
this looks good. Good quick walling try. That was a quick wall fail, but
yeah, but
I think Eagle did not try.
Eagle has done a shitload of damage to Stealthy Chakram. So Stealthy will,
Yeah.
I mean, he's at just 31 villagers right now. Although
Uh-huh.
Stiffmeister is not, anything special. He's got just 26 villagers. So, I mean, I don't know what
Look at the
Stiffmeister has
idle
been doing.
time from Saldi Chakram right there.
Stiffmeister's had almost 6 minutes of idle TC time. So, either he was busy with something, and man, he got Overseeker just. I think this is what we missed in the first game, where Overseeker just, walks his army into enemy fire without patrolling them.
Yeah.
So, Chalupa Batman, I mean, he loses a few archers, but yeah, Overseeker loses pretty much his entire army, which was the skirmishers again. So, I mean, not a big deal, but yeah. And
I mean, skirmishers do have extra PS armor, so he's like just trying to take the benefit of it.
and Zexseed, he's got 8 knights. Let me just see where they are. Yeah, so Zexseed again is just chilling with his knights. And these don't have any upgrades, unfortunately. So if I mean, fair enough, Chalupa Batman will end up losing his archers, but yeah, he manages to get at least a couple of villager kills over here. And okay, so we finally have Zexseed slowly moving forward with his knights. Eagle just passing with his knight, but yeah, I mean, I don't know what Stiffmeister is doing. He's got over 6 minutes of idle TC time. He has not clicked up yet. And
Yeah,
yeah,
I think like these guys have that mentality of where they want to they want to defend more than they want to attack because they feel safe that way. They feel like they're not making a mistake that way.
but I
And
mean,
like look at the Rico, it looks actually better than the most people would, but that's mostly because they've not been attacked at all. And like
yeah,
obviously they've not made as much
yeah,
damage.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so I believe Stealthy Chakram is completely of gold at this point. Because, I mean, the moment he sends his villagers back to the gold, okay, so, right, Stiffmeister just goes around. But,
Yeah. I mean, this looks good coordination from them.
yeah, but I don't know what Stiffmeister was doing. Because he just got the double bit axe that I noticed.
Ja?
Yeah, I think like a little bit of, build order misplay. Maybe. But
Hmm.
he is Vikings.
I mean, it still doesn't explain the 23, 24 minute feudal.
Yeah, that's
And,
true.
I mean, he hasn't done any sort of damage, right? He's killed one villager, he's lost two villagers, so not a lot of
Yeah,
action.
yeah. Like that's a lot of TC idle time too.
Hmm. And
I feel right now Stealthy
Ma-
Chakram is kind of overwhelming though.
Rexseed has, I mean, a pretty weak scout, so of course he won't be able to stop the TC from coming up. But he is just chilling with his scout right as Eagle's TC is being built next to
Yeah,
him.
Molly supporting these guys. They're like, okay, I'll, I won't get off my horse and help you guys, but I'll just sit up there.
And
Okay,
okay, so
this
I mean, we
looks.
have some action here. Chalupa Batman going forward with his crossbows. These skirmishers won't be able to do anything, of course, against Ethiopian crossbows. Although he does not have Botkin yet,
Yeah,
which is
I
pretty
mean, he
surprising.
could easily just micro and take these down before I think Overseeker goes up. Is he up?
Yeah, Overseeker is
Oh,
up.
he is up.
Yeah.
Okay, then he needs to take them down
But
before
I
he
mean,
turns them
Overseeker
into
is
eagle.
just making skirms at this point.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think he just wants to defend in boom. I think that's the plan. Because he's Tata's pretty good boom. Maybe switch into Cavachas
we have
eventually.
a single
Oh,
knight from Stealthy Chakram who is. I don't know what that knight is actually doing. Oh, okay, he's going for a villager. And yeah, so we have Eagle
wait,
walking into
where's Stiff
Overseeker's base.
Master moving from? Was he trying to drop a TC? What was he doing?
No, those villagers were collecting hunt ostriches, I believe.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, yeah, I don't understand what Stiffmeister's been doing for this entire game because yeah, I mean, he's got 8 minutes of idle TC time
Yeah.
and no military either. I mean, just 11
Over.
crossbows now. At least he has a blacksmith upgrade for them.
Yeah, I mean, you see the villager count, it's huge. It's literally huge. It seems like database already had a plan to just boom into this, but Werewolf, they're just being reactive and they just,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Zexseed has made some knights, but then these knights are just chilling, man. Does he
yeah.
put them on stand ground or something? Because these knights are not doing anything. Okay,
There's
finally
an
they.
Eagle at 43 kills. Where's the fight happening? Where is
So
he killing?
Eagle is raiding Overseeker right now, and Eagle will actually end up losing all of his knights over
Yeah,
here.
yeah, he'll
But I
lose.
mean, Eagle has masked up military. He's got military chilling over here. I believe he's on. Okay, he's already clicked up to him, and he's on or two
Man,
stables. He's possibly
this is
building a third one
realistic.
somewhere.
Yeah. He's also making light cam, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, at this
Yeah,
point,
but
he does
that's
not
a
have military
decent 29
currently, but then
minute.
he's just clicked up to imp, so he's
Yeah.
about to start pumping them. Let me just take a look at their resources. Yeah, so Eagle with 30 farms already. He's got 18 on gold. He should be able to pump easily from 3 stables if he wants to. Stiffmeister, man, even with the amount of chilling that he has been doing in this game, Viking Eco always comes in handy. But then I don't know why he's not making any military, and these guys are just
Bad.
camping here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm seeing here. Stiffmeister, if you're in the
Yeah,
chat,
that
please.
difference is huge.
Yeah, Stiffmeister, man, if you're in the chat, please tell me what you were doing for the entirety of the game. Uh, chalo.
You wanna switch it to Steve Meier, his point of view, so we can see like what he's actually trying to do.
No, Viewlock unfortunately does not work very well, so
Oh, okay.
it won't get the panning inputs. But then I don't think he's doing anything. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like his whole idea is to keep making army, just let Eagle boom and do the damage, and just make sure he has army in case it was needed.
So see again. Here's the thing. Zexseed has 13 knights. Okay, we've got Overseeker with 8 cavalry archers, and we've got Stealthy Chakram with 11 knights. Right.
Yeah.
On the other
I mean,
side, we
Zexi's on 27 wills right now, I believe.
Zexseed is on 24 wills.
Oh my
But
gosh.
I mean,
Yeah,
here's
and
the
he's
thing.
losing more.
Yeah, Zexseed is pretty much dead because these knights have come in and they've done a shitload of damage here. The issue is, uh, Warwolf actually has the same amount of military that Hitter Base has. I mean, of course, I need to take a look at the upgrades.
Yeah, I think they're more or less more archers. So,
So Hitter Base has definitely more archers. These guys, they've all pretty much just gone for cavalry. You've got cav archers, you've got knights from 2 players. And
yeah, I
man,
mean,
Stiff
they're
might.
all knights and they're like, not doing so much as you'd expect. Like, this game looks over before it's even happening because
Yeah.
initiative, again, like,
Honestly, I don't know when the game even began because I mean I have not seen anything happen yet.
yeah. Okay, siege defense from Stealthy Chakram, that looks nice. But you've seen him go flank cavalry every single
Yes,
game,
yes,
and
yes.
yeah,
He always plays cavalry as flank.
he never gets punished hard for it though, and I guess that's why he keeps doing it
Man, Zexceed is
because
going to lose all of his knights to the TC.
yeah, I mean I think he's being pressured to do something,
But I mean,
but
it's
then
extremely late,
again
right?
he's the one
He's at
taking
just
damage.
23 villagers. Eagle has 100 villagers right
Exactly.
now.
Yeah.
So
Like
we
there's
are,
not
yeah.
much of a
We
competition here, but Eagle needs to go for the kill here.
Eagle has 51 farmers. He's started spamming hussars. These guys have, I think, pretty much all the upgrades that are
I believe
available.
they're
Yeah.
saving
Yes,
gold, or
yes,
do
yes.
they have gold? What's the gold count like? Eagle has 800 gold.
Uh, Wait, you're talking about the gold that they've piled up? Yeah, Eagle has close to 1,000 gold.
Why is he not just making more knights?
We had some action here. So, apparently Overseeker decided to go forward with Elite Scoms, and of course he's going to lose all of these. Uh,
Scums OP, man.
yeah, and I don't think you even need the castle, man. Just go inside and
Yeah,
wreck. At this point, we have some aggression from Zexceed, by the way,
yeah,
but then he's going to lose his knights to Castle Fire.
yeah. I think Stealthy Chakram's army is also sitting outside the.
Yeah, these guys are just chilling at this point. No blacksmith upgrades beyond the first armor. Hmm.
Yeah, this is very, very passive because Eagle's sitting with Imp
Okay.
army, and
Yeah.
you
So
guys are still just, one mangonel trying to take them one TC.
yeah. And unfortunately, even that wasn't possible. Stiffmeister managed to push this back. So the TC still
Yeah, he
lives.
just sent a couple of pikes,
Yes.
and his knights have left by that point already. Like, I don't know what are they saying in this game. Like, honestly, you
Uh,
can see Eagle score alone is like, you could say a whole Warwolf
yeah.
team
Because
could not
Zexceed is
overcome
at
that.
just 15 villagers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's producing even more villagers anyway, even though he's losing so much. And yeah, Eagle's
And
just
yeah,
raiding
okay,
everyone.
so Stealthy Chakram calls the GG at this point. Hmm.
Yeah, I think they definitely need to communicate more, and more than communicate, I think they need to fix their positioning a
I mean,
lot
it's
more,
it's
and
it's
they need
not
to,
just communication, right? There has been no aggression at all from
yeah,
both the sides.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know what Stiffmeister was doing for the entirety of the game either. So yeah.
No, like they could just sit down for this game and look at it once. They could see what they could have done,
Hmm.
what they could have achieved. Because
Yeah.
I believe like Zexy definitely had like as good eco, if not better, than
Yeah, yeah,
Eagle at one
definitely,
point.
definitely. Because Eagle actually went for
But
some feudal
then
aggression, right? Compared to Zexceed, who
exactly,
just went for a slow castle. No,
yeah,
it wasn't a fast castle. But I mean, here's the thing. First thing, try and just get some build orders in and go from there. Learn the meta after that, of course, if you want, because going scouts as the flank is usually not recommended, especially when your pocket is just trying to boom with an FC. So yeah,
yeah.
and I mean on the other
Yeah,
side
a
as well.
little bit of, like you could say like there was a skill difference, but more than that, like when your team is not performing at a level where, like, I think Zexi's around 800, 900 elo,
Okay,
but, and I think Stealthy Chakram and, I think is it Overseeker? Yeah, they're
Overseeker, yeah.
definitely much better
Yeah, yeah,
players.
Overseeker and
Overseeker
Stealthy
has been
Chakram
their
both
best
are at
player.
least above 1,000, for sure.
Yeah, so like they could at least try to train him
Yeah,
at what
yeah, yeah,
he's
yeah.
not doing right.
And honestly, like personally from my side, I would even say that Haterbase has not played well. It was just, Eagle booming and coming through with his knights.
Yeah, definitely.
Uh,
Like it, like both of their flanks were so passive this game.
Extremely
Like they could
passive,
have
yeah.
done so much,
So Haterbase,
especially Stiffmeister.
yeah, Haterbase against any other team in the tournament would have lost. It's just the fact that I don't know what Warwolf was doing. Zexceed needs to learn some aggression, and they would have been actually, been able to beat Hitabase if they had played slightly better. Because, see, it always snowballed, right? You had Eagle booming without any sort of pressure, and once he got to Imperial Age, nobody could stop him. But, if there was any sort of feudal aggression from Warwolf, we could have seen two completely different games here. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I think they will eventually face some strong team because
Yes, yes,
loser
yes.
bracket will actually go lead up to the final. So at least a
Yes.
couple of very good teams are in there. So they'll be able to see what happens. But
Yeah, yeah,
I'll
yeah.
give them credit for this game.
Hmm.
They did what they needed to do.
Yeah, but
There's
not
definitely
much
room
more.
for a lot of
Yeah, yeah. I
improvement.
mean,
Yep,
they
yep.
barely just passed, the barrier that they needed to pass. But I mean, yeah, Eagle, I would say played well for his team. Stiffmeister, Chalupa Batman had military pretty much in both the games,
Yeah,
but then he never
yeah.
went forward. Stiffmeister, I don't know what he was doing in this game. Maybe if they had some connection issues or whatever, it might make sense. But yeah, let's see. If they decide to play the same way in the future games, I don't have high hopes for them either.
Yeah, I mean, also like this was a map picked by I guess Hitabase.
No, no, this was
No,
Bobbles
I
own
mean
map.
Werewolf.
Yeah,
Yeah, so and it's a very very open and aggressive map, and your playstyle does not seem to
yeah,
match it. So
exactly.
like maybe even that would help. Like I don't know if they're Arabia players or what, but yeah, definitely need to pick maps which help you
Yeah, I
play
mean
your
exactly.
game
If you
style.
guys are playing, if you guys are comfortable playing on close maps like Hideout, Arena, whatever, or even Team Islands, if you want, you can
Yeah,
just get a good nice build order. If your opponent team is not prepared for Team Islands, you can actually get a easy win over there.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean apart from that, yeah, they just need to learn aggression more than anything else. Let me just update
I mean, you
the
look at the
brackets as well.
timings here.
Yeah.
Chaldi Chakram and Overseeker definitely had like a you could say better timing than their flanks.
Uh, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Then their pocket, you mean? Stealthy Chakram got to Tutelage at 9 minutes and 27 seconds. Overseeker at 10.5 minutes. But then Zexseed was going for the fast castle, right?
yeah. No, no, I meant their opponent flanks. Like
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Stealthy
Yes,
Chakram
yes, yes. Stealthy
was
was the
up a minute
fastest
faster,
to Tutelage, yeah.
and Overseeker 2 was like a minute up
Yeah, yeah, a
faster
minute
than
faster
them.
than Chalupa Batman. So,
But then
yeah,
again, like that didn't pay off much.
yes. So, I mean, GG's, guys. And unfortunately, now what this means is we have the first team who is like out of the tournament due to losing. Uh,
Yeah,
we have Wobbles who is out of the tournament, and I mean I hope they take part in more tournaments. They work together. They learn to communicate together. If I mean you guys are interested, just you guys can just join the voice chat or whatever because we always
yeah.
have people playing, right.
There's a lot of people who are out there to help you, coach you,
Exactly,
play with you.
exactly.
Like it's always fun to play more games
Yeah.
together. But yeah, like as long as they're enjoying it, I
Yeah, I
won't
mean,
blame them.
of course. Some
Yeah.
people might not be extremely competitive or whatever. If you guys are like that, fair play to you guys. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want
Yeah,
to
I
get
mean,
better,
Age of
just
Empires is one of those games where you play because you were in love with it once, and now you're playing it competitively. So, yeah, it can be very casual for a lot of people.
yeah. So, right, we have Stackers X. Sorry, we have Logisticas versus Shikari in the loser bracket, round three. That should be an interesting game. Now, what we'll do tomorrow is, let me just take a look at the winner brackets. Right, so we have the Sultans versus Stacker Z is one set, and we have Chaman Bahar versus Team Arquebus. So those two should be extremely close sets actually. And
Yeah, I
whoever,
think like
sorry,
both those teams are very very close, like
yeah,
the Sultans and Strategy.
yes, yes. And
And yeah,
I mean, even
Chaman
for the other
Bahar
game,
and
Chaman
Arquebus,
Bahar
I
versus Team
prefer
Arquebus,
Arquebus.
yeah,
Yeah,
should be a pretty interesting set, that one as well. And whoever loses from those sets, they will end up going against I believe it will be Stackers X and possibly, whoever wins the other games in the loser bracket in round one. So, yeah, we should be going live with those games tomorrow. Hopefully at 8:30. I had some issues with streamlabs today, which is why I couldn't go live at 8:30. So there was some delay over there. Sizzler, no, we'll be calling it a night. It's 11,
Yeah,
10,
I
yeah,
think
11,
we'll
12 p.m.
start streaming almost every day,
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
so
from now
there'll
on, I'll
there's a
be
lot.
casting every day for sure. At
Yeah.
least the weekdays. So that's at least 2 more days of regular casting, and possibly during the weekends, if possible, we might even, have slightly longer sessions. So let's see. For now, I mean, this is it. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow. We have
Yeah.
some interesting
Thanks
sets lined up
everyone.
again. So yeah,
Yep.
see you guys. Good night.
See ya everyone. Good night.